Tom.
Welcome to a brand new week. It's actually Monday right now. Yesterday, spent the day, I guess. Honestly, I've been spending a lot of the days doing the same thing, which is recording Pokemon and streaming something. But today's my off day from streaming, so I'll probably record more Pokemon today. But aside from that, let's see. I streamed Ocarina of Time Randomizer last night, which is... It's fun. It's super hard. And it's like, I'm noticing there's a lot more pressure when I'm streaming it versus recording it, because when you're streaming it, when you're recording it, you kind of you can go at your own pace, and like if there's a long instance of nothing happening, you just cut it out. Or if it's like, oh, I want to go from, like, say, Kokiri Forest to Lake Hylia, but I don't have the warp songs. In a recording, you just cut the walking bit out and just be there. So that's a little bit rough on the stream when it's just like, okay, now we have to go through this entire instance of traveling through there. But I guess like the novelty of it being live and having like direct interaction with the chat can kind of like ease up on that a little bit. But anyway, it's really funny that like the on my randomizer as well, the combat theme is the horse racing theme. So whenever I come into contact with an enemy, like a violin starts up and it's like, oh god, here comes the hoedown. And that's been sort of a theme going with that randomizer. I still have to upload the 2 parts that I have streamed to YouTube. But anywho, aside from that, today plan on playing more Pokemon. I haven't like gotten showered or dressed yet. I'm just wearing I just put this t-shirt on because I wasn't wearing a shirt to bed, so I'm still in pajamas, as you can plainly see. I'm just gonna record an episode of Pokemon right now, and then put a buddy Pokemon in the Pokeball Plus, and then as I'm going about my day, use it, and then hopefully be able to record something later tonight. So that's my plan for the day. Possibly going to go shopping too. I haven't gone grocery shopping in a while, and I'm kind of running low on food. So I should probably take care of that. There's also a few things I should probably do as well, like work out. I really should work out at some point today, because I haven't done that in about a week now. Ugh. Anywho, I think that's going to be... I think we got a good plan going on for today. We'll see how the rest of it goes. It is Wednesday, and I didn't really do much on Tuesday. Well, I did do something different on Tuesday. I changed up, let me put this down. I changed up how I normally kind of go about things. I decided yesterday to stream earlier, and then work out, and then like record more afterwards. And I think that's probably going to be the key to me getting a good night's sleep, getting to bed earlier. Because once I was finished with that, I worked out and I ate, and I was feeling like really sluggish after that. So I was like, oh man, it's fantastic. But then I kind of ruined it by just like staying up anyway and watching cartoons and like the Pokemon marathon on Twitch. So that's mostly on me, but it's entirely on me. The entire thing is on me anyway. But I feel like that's going to be a good way for me to sort of ease out of, just staying up super late and all that jazz, and finally getting on a regular sleep schedule. So yesterday I streamed Ocarina of Time Randomizer, and today I streamed Ocarina of Time Randomizer as well. I'm just going through like an entire thing, and I'm just like, because usually how I would stream is I'd play a game, and I'd wait until next week to continue it, so that way the stream highlights from that week would have a bit of variety to them. But this week I'm experimenting a little bit, and I'm like, screw it, Ocarina of Time. This is the 3rd Ocarina of Time Randomizer stream we've done this week. Or maybe the 2nd. I don't remember if I streamed Ocarina of Time on Sunday. I think I did. I think that was actually the start of me doing it. Whatever, though. And we're pretty far into it. I think like maybe 1 or 2 more streams, and I'll be finished with the seed that I'm doing. That's been really fun. While I was streaming, though, some interesting information came in. Nintendo... You see this tweet right here. Nintendo is backing off on... The gist of it is that Nintendo's backing off on copyright claiming so many Nintendo content-based videos. So that was one thing as well, because one thing I noticed, too, is that when I was posting Pokemon Let's Go, the videos weren't getting demonetized, or they were not demonetized, but they were still monetized anyway, but they weren't getting copyright claimed by Nintendo, and that was very confusing to me. And even, like, now I think about it going back, some of my older reaction videos were getting hit with copyright claims, and then the most recent one, the November 1st one, none of those got hit with copyright claims. So this is probably something that they've been trying to do for a little while now. Maybe they're like aware of certain content creators, and we're sort of like easing back of them for those guys. And then like once they're able to sort of finally pull the plug fully on it, then they announced it. But looking forward, looks great for people who want to produce Nintendo content. As long as they go through the channels of YouTube and say like, hey, we want our Nintendo content off of the automatic copyright claiming thing. That would be fantastic if they were to do that. But, I feel like Nintendo of America is a little bit more in touch with it. But Nintendo as a company as a whole, probably, I'm not entirely sure if they would go through on that, just based on the fact that they probably aren't too aware of the whole content creation thing. It's mostly just like how Nintendo runs as a business, because they're so far behind on a lot of things like online play and things like that. So I'm wondering like if I were to upload something that would have gotten copyright claimed earlier this year, would it still get copyright claimed now because they haven't taken the proper steps to be able to ease up on that, or have they already taken the steps preemptively? That's kind of where I'm going with that. But yeah, things are looking up in that regard, and also like kind of grilling them a little bit. I say grilling, but it was just a tweet that I just responded to them on a tweet asking if there was a way for like people who have gotten copyright claimed in the past to revoke the copyright claims. And I don't know if if we're getting any responses on that, or if they're going to be like, oh yeah, we did claim a lot of stuff in the past. Maybe we'll open up like a form for people to be able to fill out in that regard. So yeah. But anywho, I was gonna work out today, but my neck and shoulders are sore from working out yesterday. So I'll probably skip that. I do want to record more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I've gotten really ahead in recording right now. I think what just posted was like episode 13, and I've got like to episode 24 or 25 recorded, so I'm pretty damn far ahead. So hopefully that will go all well and good and according to plan and whatnot. So yeah. But I'm going to go get some food, and I'm going to get back to recording more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It is Thursday. We're at
Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday, my dudes.
Shit. We're all over at Child's place recording.
You're catching us at a bad time.
Yeah. Well, we're catching you and Gollum at a bad time. We're catching Child at a great time.
Just at a bad angle, but a
yeah.
good time.
Just a bad angle, but a good time.
Whew, the shit that just happened.
Yep.
Crazy shit.
We recorded some Monopoly, and now we're getting into what is it? Hidden Agenda.
Hidden agenda.
I
Yeah.
just activated my Siri.
Hey Siri.
I've done that before. I said in theory, and it activated Siri.
In theory.
Yeah. So we're playing Hidden Agenda next, and then we're gonna get lunch. Then all four of us are gonna head back to mine and Z's place, and we're gonna play some games there. So hopefully that'll be fun. And oh man, that Monopoly game though.
3 out of 4 of us died, as they always do.
Did you mention the big thing that happened in it? Or?
No,
that's
that's spoilers.
spoilers.
That's how I feel about what happened.
You were both making the same face. So yeah, we're gonna get onto that. We're gonna eat, and we're gonna have a good time. Hopefully, some of us are gonna have a good time. Some more than others, I think.
We're having a ball.
It's gonna be a hate lunch.
I'm gonna stop it.
So we had I guess dinner at this point. We said we were gonna get lunch, but I guess it more or less turned into dinner. It's like 5:30 at this point.
There's a lot of pizza.
And we set up for well, we're in the process of setting up for actually it's pretty much all set up.
We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're raring to go for some Mario Party, and we're gonna play some GeoGuessr later.
We're gonna get our dicks wet.
What? I'm just saying the names of the game. I'm not saying what we're actually playing.
We lost.
Spoilers, we lost. You count yourself too short. There's always the bullshit stars. The what is it?
Are those all random? Like for each game? It seems like they changed every game.
What do you mean?
So like the bullshit stars, like the random stuff.
The bonus stars, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like the bonus stars change game to game.
Yeah, there's some where it's like land on the most blue spaces,
And it
get the
doesn't
most
tell you
unlucky.
beforehand.
No, it doesn't.
So which is kind of good because then you really don't know if you're gonna win or not.
Yep, but then like you kind of have to be like try to dominate every field there in order to get like the stars that you want. It's just play. That is multiplayer. That Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee game. It's only 2 players, but it's multiplayer. But yeah, we're gonna get to recording some Mario Party, and hopefully that goes well, and I don't die because they get
monetize our content now.
Yeah, we can monetize Nintendo content now, so things are looking up in terms of making Nintendo content again. It is Friday, and it's probably around like 11 p.m. right now, right? 10:45, close enough. Today, well, after we finished all the recordings that we did, I think we recorded. What did we record? We recorded Monopoly, Hidden Agenda, Super Mario Party, and GeoGuessr yesterday, and each one of those are gonna go up on our respective channels. I think Chilled actually posted the first part of Monopoly today. I still need to edit Mario Party at some point, but I'll get around to that someday. But yeah, and today woke up, I played a little bit of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and then I streamed the rest of Ocarina of Time Randomizer, and it's kind of funny. The item I needed, I could have actually gotten in the previous stream I did. The item I needed was the Golden Gauntlets, and I had a misconception about where to get it, or about the exact thing I needed to do in order to get it. In the normal Legend of Zelda game, when you go to get the Big Goron had it, who normally gives you the Big Goron sword for the claim ticket. When you give him the claim ticket, or when you give him like the eye drops, he's like, "All right, I'll make the Big Goron sword for you. It's gonna take a few days though, so hold off on it for 3 days." I didn't realize that in the randomizer they got rid of that 3-day limit, so I was just waiting around for 3 days, hoping that something would happen. Lo and behold, I managed to get it. Two of the songs were in Ganon's Tower as well, which is really funny. But anyway, got the. So yeah, if I had just turned the claim ticket immediately, I would have gotten the Golden Gauntlets, and then all I would have to do is all I would have to do is go fight Ganon, and that would be the end of it. But instead, I did the Spirit Temple and I did the Water Temple, which I didn't need to do either of those. And like looking back on it, it's like it's kind of frustrating, but it's like, it makes a better story that way though. It makes for more quality content. Anywho, today a few weeks ago, I bought a Steam Link. It just came today, and the reason I bought a Steam Link is that the normal price of it is $49.99. With that being said, that's $50. Over their autumn sale that they did, they reduced that price because they were stopping production of the Steam Link in general. How much did they reduce it by? 95%. I got this for $2.50 before shipping. After shipping, it was like $10, but still, that's a really good deal for what is essentially, like being able to play my PC games anywhere. Like that's a ridiculously good deal, and I'm really glad I jumped on that. So yeah, Z already had one, I guess, which was down here, but we're not going to be living together forever, so I figured if I get this now, then inevitably when I get my own place, I can just pop this down in whatever I choose to have as my living room, and play some good old-fashioned PC games right now. Tonight I ordered from Favor. I got some P. Terry's burgers and fries. Ate that. That was pretty good. Soda tasted a little funky, but I'm not gonna. I think the reason for that is because the water for all the soda. Well, I don't know if they like get water, if they bring in carbonated water with soda machines, or if they just take like the tap water and carbonate it on site or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's the latter. But city waters always tastes weird, so you get what you pay for, but still delicious nonetheless. Anywho, I'm probably gonna record maybe like a couple episodes of Let's Go. Maybe not record. Maybe I'll just edit what I have right now because I'm really far ahead in terms of what I've recorded already. I also need to. I got a couple things I need to do tonight. I should try to get to bed early, though. It's like 10:45, or at this point it's probably closer to 10:50. But still, I'll get to bed earlier tonight and look toward tomorrow with a new vigor, because I actually got to bed pretty early yesterday due to the fact that we had to get up early yesterday for all the recording stuff. It is Saturday, and today, well, I decided to not stream today because, one, I basically streamed Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer the entire week, and I finished it yesterday, so streaming something else along the lines of, like, you know, something different would kind of maybe ruin the flow a little bit, I think. But, anywho, today, I recorded a bunch of Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee, and also a video released today, where it turns out that I spelled not one, but two of the nicknames of my Pokemon wrong. Fortunately, I replaced one of the Pokemon anyway, with a different nickname, so it doesn't matter. But, which was, I replaced Morticia with one that I named Wednesday. By the time this, video comes out, that'll already happen. But I spelled Morticia wrong because I added an I after the R, so it's more like Morticia as opposed to Morticia. And I spelled Mr. Mime's nickname wrong, which is a lot more permanent because that's around for like 20 episodes, where I spelled it as Pagliacci with an E when it's supposed to be Pagliacci with an A, named after the Italian opera about the sad clown. So until I record again and be like, hey, I got the nickname wrong, shoot, it's gonna be like that for quite a while. I looked it up too. I was so confident of the peg part of that it was being called Pagliacci, not Pagliacci, that I was only really interested in the Liacci part of spelling it. So I didn't even look at the pag part. It was awful. After doing a bit of recording, Z Gulm and I went to Torchy's and got us some food. That was good. The only issue I had with it was that they have like the soda machines there, and Torchy's, like, I guess they partner with a different like soda company. Aside from, like, Coca-Cola or Pepsi. I don't know if it's, like, local or whatever, but it's called, like, Maine Root Soda. And they have one that's called Doppelganger, which is, in my opinion, the better Dr. Pepper that I have tasted. They've got another one, too, which is basically Mr. Pibb, but Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb are the same drink. But anyway, they ran out of that on the soda machine, so I ended up getting Cherry Cola instead. It's really good. If you're ever in Austin, I highly recommend Torchy's Tacos, because they'll treat you right there. They'll sell you some good tacos. I recommend the Independent. It's vegan, but it's like fried portobello. You don't even know you're eating just vegetables. Like it tastes like you're eating meat. So yeah. Where was I going with this? I guess that was the end of me doing that. Next week, or rather the week that this video is coming out. So yeah. The following week of what was recorded here, I'm going to be doing a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 24-hour-long stream. Going from... I need to actually check when this is happening, but I believe it is... when Smash Bros. Launches, it's going to be 12 a.m. Eastern on December 7th, which means that it'll launch in Central Time at 11 p.m. on December 6th. My plan for the stream is to go from 11 p.m. on December 6th through 11 p.m. on December 7th in Central Time. I believe that's how their launch thing works, so like people on the Pacific Coast are getting it at 9 p.m., which is, I don't know, that's kind of unfair, but I guess it's around the same time anyway, but a lot of people are asleep at midnight. Whole thing. Anywho, but yeah, probably going to be by myself for the first like 12 hours, but I'm going to be having people over to play. I'm going to be having people on Cocom online who are going to want to play. Hopefully, so I will have like some people around just sort of hanging out and chilling out while we do this. My main goal is to try to unlock all the characters, but if I want to do it without playing Spirits Mode, because if you remember in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, it's like Spirits Mode is probably going to be like the one thing that people are going to be coming here for, but I also want to. I kind of have a tradition where I want to unlock the characters without having to unlock them through the easiest method. So the easiest method, if that you unlock them through Spirits Mode, would be Spirits Mode. Also, you can unlock them with Amiibo, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, like, not that I can't. I've got the entire Smash Bros. 4 collection on my shelf there, so I could very much unlock all of the at least all the characters up through Smash 4 with the Amiibo, and some of the ones in Smash Ultimate with Amiibo, because I'll have those Amiibo on launch day as well. But I'd rather, like, the first thing I'm going to do when I jump into it is play, if they have a stadium mode, play like the 100-man Smash, because that traditionally has unlocked characters before.
In Melee and Brawl, it unlocked Falco, and in Smash 4, it unlocked Jigglypuff. But yeah, that's going to be happening on December 6th, at 11 p.m. Central Time, and going throughout the entire day on December 7th. So yeah. And finally, I would like to give a big shout out to my patrons on Patreon. And I'm sorry that I have not actually been updating with any content for them aside from having the vlogs 2 days early. So I really need to get on that Skyrim VR thing that I've wanted to do, that role-playing thing I wanted to do for them for a long time now. But nonetheless, I would like to thank them. And I would also like to thank the producer patrons, including Jen Ale, Purple Link 33, Violet Barton Hill, Lindsay Billman, Carter's Groove, Video Gamer 75, Fubbles, Demon Adam, Andrew Burke, Mom, Ancient Wolf Lord, Enormous 98, and Ryan Wraith. So thank you all for your continued support of the Patreon. I swear one of these days I'll actually get around to doing the thing that I promised, that I said that I would do, that I haven't gotten around to yet, and I'm sorry about that. So yeah. Anywho, I will see you guys next week. And what a grand week it will be. Later!